I want to show you the difference between the normal user and the root user. You know, like previously, I told you that the root user is the same as the admin user in Windows. The root user in Linux has all the privileges. Okay, the normal user has less privileges compared to root user. But if you log in as a normal user, and you can be able to gain privileges of the root user using the sudo command. Okay, I think last time I showed you. But for now, for some of you who installed Linux as a separate OS, you must have created a root account as well, like the password, the root password. Those of us who are using the Windows Linux subsystem, by default, the root is created, but the password is not created. So you can't log into the root. For example, if I try to switch user and I use SU, then I specify root, okay? It will ask me for the root password. And if I try to enter the password, it will tell me that the authentication failure because I don't know the root password. But we can create the root password using the sudo command, okay? And use sudo, then you say passwd is the command that you can use to change the password, okay? Sudo passwd, then you specify the user. So in this case, we want to change the root password. So I press OK. Because I'm using sudo, it will ask me for my password for the normal user account password, okay? I will try to enter my password here. And then see, now it will ask me to enter the new password for the root. I'll create the password, you type the password. As you type, nothing shows, but the password is being recorded. So you press enter, you retype the password, and then it will tell me that password updated successfully, okay? So you can also use this passwd to change your password for the normal user. How you do it, once you logged in, you can say passwd, okay? You specify the username, okay? Changing password for roots, so you specify the current password, okay? Like let me specify the current password, and then you specify the new password. Let me say that is the new password, you type it, okay? So now I've successfully updated my password, okay, for root password, and I've also created a password for the admin, okay? But now I want to change back the password to what I was using before, okay? By the way, if you logged in as your account, you can as well change the password by just issuing the passwd alone, okay, without specifying the user name, okay? So current password, I'll put the password, then I will specify the password I want to use, and I retype it, and it will tell me successfully created. Now, the difference between how you can tell that you logged in as a normal user is looking at this prompt. You see mine is a $sign. Okay, for some distribution, you find a $sign, others you find, okay, you find some symbols. If you find a $sign here, like mine, you know that you logged in as a normal user. So when you log in as root, it will change the prompt and it will be a hash. Let me show you now that I know the password for the root. I'm going to change. I'm going to switch user using SU command. SU command helps you to switch user. Okay, so you can log in, you can switch user from the currently logged in user to another user using SU command. So I'm switching user to root, for example. It will ask me for the root password, and I will enter that password. Okay, if the password is correct, okay, it will take some time. Perfect. So the password is correct, and you can see it has changed the prompt. Now it is no longer a $sign, but it is a hash. And also the color has changed on how I'm logged in, okay? This was green, now it is white. So you can tell whether you logged in as root or you logged in as a normal user, okay? That's it. So let me clear screen here. Now I'm root. So when you log in as root, you're able to do almost anything with the system. You can even bring down the entire system. That's why it is not recommended to log in as a root, okay? Log in as a normal user and gain root privileges using sudo command so that you don't accidentally do something that will harm your system. Perfect. So to switch back to the user, the normal user, you can use SU command, or you can exit. You can use the exit command from here. So when I use the exit, I will go back to the normal user account. And when I say PWD, you tell me that I'm currently under home routes.